What's up? I'm RL.
And I'm Jenny.
Jen and I spend a lot of time together.
And also with family and friends.
But also we like communicating and having discussions with the people in our community.
The everyday people.
So join us on Tuesdays
at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
What's up, y'all?
The Everyday People Show.
Chop it up. On your boy RL, and she's your girl who?
Jenny.
From the block.
We have controversial topics.
I came in on this one.
Let me say this. I'm the type of person. I don't like to speak for God. I think when people say I'm saved, I think you out of pocket. I think China is having product outsourced to other countries to get under the tariff. Y'all do know that, right?
No, they still gotta bring it. Listen, they still gotta bring it to the border.
Gonna see they women going out buying black afros, but don't dare.
And I see your point. You're trying to say that race of women do not try to look like us. We're the ones trying to look like them.
But that's not true. That's not true. Yeah, that's not all the way true. That's right. Not true. That is
right.
Not
Thank
true.
you, ladies. I've been trying to make that point. Great guests within our own community.
Well, I won't be into that.
Oh, okay.
I cried it out. I threw it up. Cold spit. I wouldn't care what you call it. Everything in me that didn't belong, he purged it out in Corpus Christi, Texas, before that book was birthed.
I can't remember the number now, but it's in one of my books. I think I had about $10,000 to my name. I don't even know but it's something like that. And I said, oh my God.
I thought about that. So I'm like, what if he would have pulled that trigger when he got to me? You know what I mean? Because I mean, it was point blank range.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. Man,
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
We work really well as a team. Like in business, the probably, don't mix business with pleasure, but I don't know why it works for us. Like
and lots of fun right there. That trumps a balloon.
And then we got a whole lot of emotions. We can't even cry. But we love y'all. And guess what?
Nothing y'all can do.
Hey, nothing y'all can do about it. Peace. And welcome back to Overflow, the Everyday People Show, y'all. I'm your boy L. I'm your boy RL, and she's your girl who?
Jenny.
From the block. What's up, Jenny from the block? What's going on?
You okay?
Yeah, y'all. So what's up, y'all? What's going on? Welcome back to Overflow, the Everyday People Show. This is the only show where me, you, your mama, and your cousin too get to just come on and chop it up, baby. What's up? What's going on out there? Y'all holler your boy and girl, man. Who checking in out there? Who checking in? Let us know who checking in so we can holler back at you. Holler back at y'all. We got a lot of stuff lined up today. What's going on?
Oh my gosh.
Let me get a mic break so you can get something in. I know we be saying over talking all the time.
I've been talking all day. So, hey, I'm good. But no, I'm just adjusting to this time change.
Oh yeah, this time change is crazy, man. Matter of fact, let's talk about the time change. What you think about the time change? You cool with it? You know what I'm saying?
I really don't like it. I don't think I've ever liked it since childhood. I feel like there's a natural timeline and just let it be. I just allow the natural course of time to flow without taking off an hour, then adding back. It throws our bodies off. So
I like the time change thing, man. You know what I'm saying? When you, especially in the summertime, like you get to hang out a little longer. You know what I'm saying? Because you got more daylight. You know what I'm saying? You get to, you know what I'm saying? Your days are longer. You seem like you get the chance to do more stuff. You know what I'm saying? What are y'all thoughts on daylight saving time? I heard they were trying to do away with it, yeah. But I don't know how they got on that.
I hope they do. It wouldn't bother me at all. I'd appreciate it. I mean, they know that it affects people because even with the school system, like for the school I work at, the students didn't return yesterday. They gave us a teacher work day, and the students returned today because they're trying to give them that grace to just adjust to the time switch. And you know, it's for that reason. So they know that it affects us. You know, it was on the news. We were looking at the news yesterday and they were talking about how more people would die or something, heart attack. No, seriously, that people have heart attacks and stuff.
Is it Dennis screen?
I'm telling you, look it up. Look it up. Somebody look it up. It's something happens with the time change. It's more of a risk of like certain issues with our health. It can throw you off, especially if you used to get up at a certain time, and you know, it's a whole thing with the sun, the waking up, and the whole sun rhythm thing. It has a lot to do with just nature. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I didn't like the fall back part. You know what I'm saying?
Fall back.
No, I didn't. Let me see. Let me spoil it. No, you're right. The fall back part. The fall back is a good part, right?
Yes.
That means you gain an extra hour.
Okay, so true. So I was going to ask this, so maybe somebody can chime in. I think the fallback is the original time, right? I think the spring forward is when they altered it. I think the fallback is the natural way it's supposed to go.
And I think the reason why they did the spring forward to kind of give you more daylight before you can spend more money. I'm serious. I think it had something to do financially. I think it was a financial thing that they did. That it was a not fun. It kind of like Christmas and all these holidays.
Yeah, and I also heard it was to help these rich guys have more daylight time to play golf. That's what I heard.
It gives you more time to do stuff, man. Most said it came about to give farmers more time with the crops. Not sure if it's still needed. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's a good one right there. I didn't know that was one reason they did it, but I like the spring. I like the spring. I like the fall. The fall back is when you gain the hour. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
You're getting back what they
but so, you know, taken away. People don't complain about that when they gain an extra hour. They just complain when they lose it.
Well, this is the thing. Where did it start? It was the original setup of the flow of time with the fall back or the spring forward. Somebody know?
I think I would think it was the fall. I think the fall back is the original time because I mean, come on, man, it don't get dark at 9 o'clock where they do that at. You know what I'm saying? It's like your whole day is in the daylight. So exactly. and you know what I'm saying? And what they do that, and by the time you know you be outside and you be having a good time, and by the time you leave, because normally you leave. Normally not when I'm hanging out like somewhere. I leave when it starts getting dark, right? When the sun starts going down. But now, if you wait until the sun go down, it's 9 o'clock.
Like dinner time. You
dinner time. You got dinner time. You got to worry about it. You got to take the shower. Yep. You got to take the shower, and then it's time to go to bed. By the time you get home now, it's almost time to go to bed and do it all over again.
And it's harder to get up in the morning out of bed because it's still dark. It's like you brushing your teeth, it's still dark outside.
If y'all tuning in, which one y'all like better, the spring forward or the fall back? Which one y'all likes better? I like the spring forward. I like the extra time and hang out and all that. You know what I'm saying? I like the extra hangout time. What you mean? Course I do.
Well, I'm gonna say this. Like for me, getting up early in the morning and walking out when it's still dark, that's the safety issue. I don't like that. So I like the fact that you walk into my car. Because, you know, for some people, you know, they don't want to be trying to get to work, get to their car, and you know, stuff happens. But, you know, when the sun comes up, you know, you're already, it's already set up for you to have that light for you to walk out to your car to get going, you know.
Bridget, what's up, Bridget Grimes? What's going on? She said she liked the spring forward. Yeah, I like the spring forward too. I think a lot of people like that, especially in the summertime. You get, you know, so you get
more time to play. I get it.
More stuff to do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, as opposed to it getting dark at 5 o'clock. I'm talking about like.
I know what you're saying.
Like in the wintertime, like when in the fall back, it's getting dark early. Like
6 o'clock.
No, it's like 5:30. It starts getting dark.
True.
Look at it now. Like we in the night. Like we normally when we start the show, it be dark. Now it's light. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now we got light. So
But you know what happens is the natural order of how it goes, it starts to change anyway. You know what I'm saying? So even though they take that hour away or whatever, it still starts to move the way it's gonna move with the sun.
Oh, okay. So I think, like I said, I think most people don't like the spring forward. You just got to get adjusted that first week.
Of course.
That first week, I think after that first week, you adjust to the spring forward. Then summertime, because you get out. Let's say people get out work late. Some people don't get out work like 5 o'clock, and on the fall back, it's going to be getting dark. So you might as well
It has pros and cons for different people. It has pros and cons.
So yeah, Brittany said, "Hi, sis."
Hey. Well, we in it now, so just gotta deal with it.
Yeah. And last week, y'all, we did our fasting.
Yeah. So last week, go ahead, say it.
No, you go ahead.
Last week, y'all may have remembered or noticed that we ended the show a little early because it was getting rough. Somebody was getting a little busy.
Yeah,
lightheaded. It was like, I shut it down.
Somebody asked me, they said, man, somebody told me I was gonna join the show, and y'all went off.
Yeah, it was. You had reached the peak of what you could deal with.
Yeah.
You were headed into the end of day 2. I went an extra day, so I did 3 days.
And we did one day.
We did today too. No, not today, Monday.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we fast on Monday, so that means we don't eat no food at all, just water and tea and stuff like that. So it's just a way for us to kind of like maintain our weight, our health.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just something we trying out, y'all. So y'all want to try it out fasting. So what do you think you're getting out of it? How do you feel?
What I'm getting out of it, losing that like fat weight, that just stubborn fat weight, and I feel like I have a clearer mind, like I can think better. I just feel like my whole body just feels lighter, not so much because of weight, because working out builds the weight back up, but it's more like I just feel lighter. I feel
y'all share this live to a group, one of those political groups that y'all in, or share to your own page. You know what I'm saying? Just let's try to get some viewers in here. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the viewership. And y'all help a brother and sister out, man. You know what I'm saying? Just share the live. That's all we ask y'all to do. Tag some people with or something like that who y'all know like to talk. You know what I'm saying? who like to watch podcasts and stuff like that. 2 people really about. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just share the live. And if you want to come on live and chop it up with us, follow the link at the bottom, the HTTPS. Put all that in, and y'all pop on up and holler at your boy, girl. And y'all, we can chop it up live with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because this is an everyday people show. That means it's your show too. You know what I'm saying? So
yes. So yeah, with the fasting, there are different phases that you go through, and it really is cleaning your system naturally, and it helps with ailments that you may have. And you have to be careful depending on what kind of conditions you might have. You may have to have a fast that's monitored by your doctor, but if you have general good health, you can do it without a doctor looking over you, and you'll find that your cells get cleaned out. It's a lot. It's different phases, and we both, we both stuck it out. I went an extra day, like I said, but I've done it before. And it's just you have to learn how to do it. And I think with him, he just didn't have enough electrolytes.
I didn't have enough sun in my system.
You didn't have enough electrolytes. So you have to have that. It's just safe. It's more safe to have electrolytes, and they have all types of drinks, that provide that, and even just putting a little sea salt in your water. So it's not hard to do. You just have to be determined, and it creates discipline. I think that's what we talk about. Because me and you get on a roll, like you walk in the room with a bag of cookies, and I'm like, "What you doing?
What you mean, me?
Stop it!" Now you grabbing the bag.
You trying to put it over my? I walk into the room with a bag of cookies.
Well, to be honest, I used to have my little bag of candy.
Okay, then talk about what you do. Don't talk about what I do.
I used to walk in with my little bag.
Yeah, you gonna put mine out there in the open. And you gonna talk about yourself. But listen, I give you props though. You lasted the whole 3 days. She lasted 3 days of fasting, man. I mean, no food. I did about 36 hours. I think I did a day and a half.
Yeah.
I did all Monday, and I did to 8 something, probably 8 o'clock Tuesday.
Yeah.
Then I started fading out. I said, I gotta get something in me. I gotta go lay it down.
Right after we got off that podcast,
man,
soup was in the room.
Man, I went and ate a whole watermelon. Because when you're coming off a fast, you can't just jump on
no, you can't.
Hard food like a whole chicken or something like that.
You gotta go light. You gotta do soup, little salad, maybe some chicken broth, something like that. You gotta go easy.
Yeah, but I give you your props though.
Thank you. I praise God.
She did. She fasted for 3 days, man. She got her fine back. Jen trying to get fine back on me. You know what I'm saying? She ain't lost her fine. She trying to get super. She trying to get a brick house. You know
what it is that you lose the unnecessary fat in places you don't want it, and then you work out and build your body back up, and that's pretty much what you do. Because sometimes people, their concerns are different. Some people are like, I don't want to lose too much weight. But you'll lose some weight, but if you want to lose the weight, that's the plus. But if you don't want to lose weight, but you can always gain it back because you can work out and build your body up, and you have a healthier foundation. Your foundation is healthier.
I see you, girl, got jokes.
Lord have mercy, Bridget.
Girl got jokes, man. Listen, let's get into a little juicy topic, man. I got a question. Y'all. To prenup or not, and I ain't talking about us. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know that status to be asking for a prenup. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing, though. I don't know if y'all heard this story. Quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott, him and his fiance, they sent out notices to everybody. They sent the invitation to telling them it's done. It's off, y'all. And the rumors are that it was over her not wanting to sign a prenup. So I want to know your thoughts about that. Y'all ponder over a prenup or not prenup. After this video, I'm showing y'all this video of these guys, NFL players, talking about prenups, and some agree with it, some disagree with it. Let's play a little bit of this video real quick. I hope y'all can hear it. We don't have no issue this week, man. Tripping.
It's good to be right.
Wow.
I'm anti-prenup. I believe that if you need a contingency plan for marriage,
speak on it.
You shouldn't be marrying them.
Oh my God.
If you need to protect yourself from your future partner who you have to lay in bed with every night, the potential mother or father of your children, you shouldn't be marrying them. A prenup to me is like a seatbelt on an airplane. If you need that seatbelt on an airplane, you got way bigger issues than the seatbelt. Airplane going down. So I got money. I'm actually anti-prenup. I understand the thought process behind it, but if you're entering into like a covenant with an individual who quite literally controls your life, you will be asleep next to them every single night. They control whether you live or you die. If you are in the hospital on life support, they dictate if the doctor pulls the plug or does not. And you want a prenup?
Yo,
I'm just anti.
This is and I don't know what it is, but lately we just been disagreeing. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I stand with Dak and the number 4 Cowboy shirts right here. What? Okay.
Wow.
Do you got a car?
Of course.
Do you drive?
Of course.
Do you drive every day?
Of course.
Okay, bet. Do you look to get in a car accident?
Never.
Oh wait, do you have car? Do you have insurance? Car
of course.
Insurance. He wants to get married. He's not looking to get a divorce. But in the event that it might happen, I've got security. Same way when people got a car insurance. You got a car, you drive every day, you see it every time. But if I get in a car accident, I'm protected. All I'm saying is this, man. Like, to make all that type of money, right? And you see times where people get divorced and they talk about the person gets half. I look at the Tiger Woods situation. Tiger Woods, I mean, he was wrong for everything he did, but you gonna give him half though? Half?
Look,
half?
look.
Hold on, hold on. I got a rebuttal.
This is
Because
crazy.
here's the difference.
For the
car. When you buy you a whip, you already know a car accident is potentially inevitable because there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of drivers on the road.
I've never got a car accident.
Hundreds of thousands, if not
I've
millions.
been driving since I've been 16
But
years old.
Shady, what I'm trying.
Okay, so y'all heard two different perspectives. So so y'all heard two different perspectives of getting a prenup. One guy, Sam Macho, he said he's not for a prenup, and I think he made a good case. Because if you're planning to marry somebody, if you're planning on marrying somebody for the rest of your life, why do you need a prenup? I mean, he made a good, solid case from his perspective, and I think the other guy made a good perspective too. I forgot his name. He was a running back for the NFL, both of the NFL. But his thing is like a prenup is like insurance. It's like car insurance. You're not getting car insurance thinking you're going to have an accident, but you know it could happen. You know what I'm saying? If you get married, they say the divorce rate is 50%. It's a 50% chance you're gonna get a divorce. So a prenup is like insurance. It's not that you're saying that I'm going to divorce you eventually, but I got both of their perspectives. So what are your thoughts on it? What are y'all thoughts on it at home?
Well, I think that both did make good points. My perspective is depending on where you are in your life within yourself, you have to have an understanding of who you want in your life. And when you make that choice, you got to have a lot of confidence that that person is meant for you, and vice versa. And if you feel like you got the type of person in your life, whether you got the money as a woman or you're the man with all the money, because men, are not the only ones that make a lot of money. Some women do. I think you have a sense that, hey, this is the person for me, and you don't see them being the type of person that would take a lot, to go through the links to just try to take everything you got or have, if it didn't by chance work out. I think you have to kind of know the spirit and the heart of that person. And I think it's where you are in life. Some people are mature. They've been there, done that. They kind of know, hey, I'm good for life. This is the person for me. And they don't think about it. I think the energy of prenups put an energy out.
So let me ask you something. So you don't think everybody who's gotten married, right? Mm-hmm. You don't think they thought that person was the one forever?
No.
I mean,
you're right.
Who goes into a marriage saying this person ain't forever?
No, you're right. So you're right, because we both been married before, right?
Yeah.
So I thought that I was going to be forever, But at the end of the day, without giving details,
and here you are again,
right?
Thinking this for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying?
I'm older and I'm more mature, and I can see clear now. I'm a wiser woman, so I understand. The person that I am now, I've always been, but better. So whatever didn't work out before, like I said, without putting too many details out there, it wasn't all on me. You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, if I, was in my youth and didn't probably make the best choice for myself long term, that was an experience that taught me when you do get married, again, choose wisely. Like, we have to go through things.
Yeah, but see, in a marriage, you're only 50% of it. Well, you can only control 50% of it.
I agree.
Right?
I agree.
So you can't control the other person, and you can be madly in love. You know what I mean? Madly in love, and you can have all the right intentions going into the marriage, but you only control 50% of it. You don't control your hand.
You can only control yourself.
Exactly.
So I like I said, I saw both. I could see both of their perspectives and get it. I think it's like this. I'll just say this. I know a woman who was married. she got divorced. The husband had all the money. And she just wanted to be free. And she let it go and didn't take much of anything. And she could have went for the juggler, and she did not. And everybody not like that. Everybody ain't trying to like go for what they can really legally get. There, you know, in Georgia, you know, you can get half, you know, whether it's the man, the woman, however it goes. But I think that a person, if their character, if their heart is a certain way, they're not trying to take you for all you got. You know, I think it's the character of the person. And if you have confidence in who you marry, just in case it didn't work out, you can come to an agreement and say, hey, well, we'll split this, we'll do this and that, without trying to be bitter and like, oh, I'm gonna just take all of what you got or have. I just think I think the energy of a prenup is why, you know, probably they called off the wedding. Because it comes off like, I don't know, you know, like it's not that you don't feel that that person is for you, but you kind of put an energy out there. You put an energy. And if it don't work,
she felt like it was it's a trust. She felt slighted because it felt like he don't trust her.
Well, it's not so much that he don't trust her as it's almost like there's not a trust in that this will work, this will last. So just in case, you know, and it could be the thing about not trusting her, because just say they get divorced and he may think she might just take me for all I got. So maybe it could be she feels like he don't trust her, that she would have the heart to say, well, baby, you know, how can we dissolve this? How can we walk away where I get a little something? Because the guy in the video further on, which they didn't hear, this one guy was saying, it was a different guy. He said, you know, you done invested in this relationship. So whatever, sometimes people, the money they make came from the support that the person gave them and helped build it. So why would you want to just walk away and leave that person with nothing? You know, you build and know that if it falls apart, you have like a severance thing. You get some and I keep my stuff and I give you some, so you'll be okay. I think if you don't trust the person and you think they're gonna try to take everything, I think that's when a prenup probably is to consider. And then at that point, why would you marry somebody that you feel like you gotta do it?
Rich Greg, what's up, Rich Greg? What's going on, man? And congratulations again on your graduation, my brother. Rich Greg in the building.
I saw that.
Rich Greg said, you can't imagine how you want the person to be. It has to be clear. It has to be clear thought actions. After each long-term breakup I've had, when I reflected, I was a lot of red flags I ignored because of ego. So he's saying he missed a lot of red flags. So yeah, man, when you're in love, you ignoring red flags.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When you in love and you want somebody bad enough, you're gonna let them slide with some stuff. You know what I'm saying? It may be we talking about.
I think that.
What?
I think when you're young and immature.
Grown folk too.
I think when you get older, you just kind of you move a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You move a little bit better. I just think that.
Yeah, you move better, but still, when you're in love, age don't matter when you're in love. You gonna look over some stuff. You know what I'm saying? And maybe we're talking about the quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott. He said they sent out invitation to get married, and then now they recently just sent out some apologies that they won't be getting married. And rumor has that because the girl he's trying to marry didn't want to sign a prenup, so he just said, "Hey, look, hell with it." You know what I'm saying? So from his point of view, he's saying, "Look, I love you. I want to marry you, but just in case it don't work out, I'm straight. I got insurance. I went and bought a car. I went and bought me a new car. I'm not driving it to have a wreck. Well, just in case I have a wreck, I got insurance to cover it, right?"
Yeah.
So that's his perspective.
Right.
Now, from her perspective, she's saying, "Negro, I thought you loved me. I thought this was forever."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I thought this was forever. So why we got to get a prenup if we gonna be together forever anyway?
Yeah. And it's, like I said, no. The thing is I think life experiences teach us to do that. And when I say to do that, meaning to consider, hey, if I got all this money, I need to protect myself, cover myself, because my last relationship didn't work out, and this one may not. I mean, it's just human nature, I think, to always have a backup plan. But I think in some ways it can make the other person maybe feel a certain way. So who is wrong, who is right? I think it's all understandable. I think you just gotta know who you with and have a spiritual sense about who you're with. And I mean, like I said, I've known people that have gotten married and the other person had a lot of money, the other person didn't have much, but they walked away like, if it's all about that, you can have it. You can keep it. I'm good. Let's let me fly away. And I trust God to rebuild me back up, even if I helped you build it. There are people, serious, I'm telling you, there are people who
Donna Anderson, that's Brock mama, by the way. Donna, what's up, Donna? What's going on? She say, no prenup if you love that person and trust that person. Let them have it all because you cannot take it, the money, material.
I'm just telling you, just trust me when I say this. There are people who got married and walked away. And it was like, you can have it all. I am fine. Because you have a sense of whatever I got that I came with, that's enough. God will keep me and then I can rebuild. I think fairness comes if that person helped you grow a business, then you sit down and say, hey, let's split some of this because
So you for a prenup. You're against the prenup.
I'm not against it or for it. I think this is understandable.
So imagine a hypothetical. If let's say I'm worth 10, I'm worth 15, 20 million. And I say, Jen, let's get married. I want you to sign the paper right here, the prenup. I want you to sign the prenup. What you gonna do? What you gonna say? But you just
but because I'm not in this situation, but I can give you this. I can tell you this. And this will help answer the question. I'm really not for prenups because I think
there you go. Then. But don't be talking about you either way.
Let me explain this.
But then
let me explain this. Even though I don't agree with it, the reason why I don't agree with it because I know what kind of heart I have. So my not agreeing with it is based on what type of woman that I am or person. Because again, women make a lot of money sometimes, and a man has to sign a prenup. So this is based on the person. I know what type of person I am. If you've been married and the person had a lot of money and you could take everything from them and you don't, that says a lot about you. That says a lot. So anyway, Bridget Grimes says, it'll take years to know someone. You just have to do what you have to do and trust and believe in God that this will happen for you. Because some people are out there to play games with your heart. And that's and I feel
I think
I didn't answer your question. If you
ain't gonna answer it. I already know what the question is. You Negro, you're a fool. I already know what your answer is. You know what I'm saying?
If it don't work, I don't worry about nothing. I don't worry about anything because I know where I've been before. I just trust me. I know me, and I feel like if it's all about what I can get, what I can take in a fight because something didn't work out, then baby, keep it. I take what I have, and God will grow that. God, you cannot lose with God. That's just me. That's just how I feel.
Tammy Nash, I guess she's saying yes, she's for prenup. She said yes, I think a prenup as well. I need it just because your love is good, but love can also be painful sometimes. And that's true.
It is. As a man, not even talking about me, and you. So as a man, if you was with someone that had like a lot of money, would you want to sign a prenup? Would you feel? How would that make you feel? Not
say it again now.
How would it make you feel like as a man and you with someone that just said they had a lot of money and just say I had a bunch of money and I said, hey, you need to sign this prenup.
I'll sign.
Okay, and that's all I'm saying. It's something that it wouldn't be offensive to you. And for some people,
no, it's not offensive to me. Cause look, you gonna be with me.
Got it.
Know what I'm saying?
Got it. I got it. I get your point. It's your thoughts. It's your thoughts about how you feel. And like I say, I've never been in a situation where I like from my past where that was in my face. But again, I just feel like if something doesn't work out that you're in, you come in knowing that, hey, this is who I am, and I'm not trying to do anything to harm you. So if a person wants to keep all their money, they can keep all their money. It won't bother me. I know my past.
I think a lot of people who are against prenups, I think they're looking at it like if we have issues in the marriage, there's no incentives for the person to kind of like fight for it. Because I got a prenup. I just go my way, you go your way. Okay. And they feel like if you got a prenup, you're more likely to hang in there and fight for the marriage because you don't want to lose nothing. But it's just, you're going to stay in the marriage because you don't want to lose nothing. And I've seen some cases where guys, they did the worst case scenario to somebody because they don't want to pay them. They don't want to give them more money. They don't want to change. You know what I'm saying? Because of the issues that come with divorce. Y'all watch Dateline. Y'all watch all these stories that be on Dateline, how these people be, killing, often doing stuff to their spouses when they're going through divorce. So they just hire somebody to take them out.
Yeah, and that's sad. That's sad because, when you're talking about...
Now, that's worst case scenario, but I don't think, you know what I'm saying? It happens, you know what I'm saying?
People in this world.
But I think in that case, I think a lot of those people don't be having prenups. So they looking at we finna lose. If I don't have a prenup and this don't go right, now I'm like, oh man, she finna get. I'm worth. She came in. I found her at McDonald's. I found her at McDonald's. I ain't gonna say McDonald's. I'm gonna say somebody decent. You know what I'm saying? I found her. You know what I'm saying? She was a let's say what kind of good job. I ain't gonna say no McDonald's, but. She was a nurse. She was a nurse. Somebody, I'm trying to name some that they don't make a whole lot of money. Oh, okay. She was a nurse. You know what I'm saying? Hard working. She worked with 50 hours a week. Me and her met. We fell in love. I'm a millionaire. She came with just a job. You know what I mean? Right? I'm worth 50 million. We in love. Now, we 5 years into it. And something infidelity came in place. Either her part or my part. Now she mad. She want a divorce. She know I got all that money. Right?
Yeah.
She ain't trying to make it work. Cause she know if she just get the divorce, she gonna get half of my stuff. And she can just go get another man. You know what I'm saying? So,
I see all points. I see all sides of it, and I totally get it. I think to some degree, if two people are mature, they can talk about if it doesn't work. But if just that you don't do a prenup and it ends, you can talk about and say what's fair. What did I help build? What did we build together? What would be fair for us to part ways? For you to walk away, you know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about the case we're talking about.
Okay.
He's a professional athlete.
Okay. What does she do?
What did she do on the field?
What does she do? Do y'all know
she ain't threw no touchdown.
So we'll just assume
she ain't thrown no touchdown. She ain't caught no touchdown from him or nothing. She ain't went to practice or nothing for him.
Okay, let's just say housewife, because a lot of
she's a housewife.
Their wives are, they're able to be at home, of course, and they should be at home.
And white people they call that a job.
What?
They call being a housewife a job.
It is a job. I did. And I did.
But how much is that job worth? You know what I'm saying? So
I put it to you this way. If you're doing it right and you're doing it for the right reason and you dedicated and devoted, you're going to take care of your children, you're going to take care of your husband, you're going to take care of that house, and you're going to be representable in the community. I've done it. I'm telling you, I know. It's a job because nobody's giving you a check at the end of the day, at the end of the week, when you by yourself, running with the kids, taking care of the house, and carrying yourself like you're supposed to. This same.
And that's the move.
Cooking, cleaning.
And and now you get half. You get half for $100 million.
But listen. Again,
I'm gonna pay the bills.
Nah, boo. If it didn't work out, I don't want your money. I want peace. I'm telling you, there are some women who would rather have peace, but it takes a special woman to walk away from a man that had all the money and say, I just want peace. It takes a special woman to do that.
No, I don't think a man.
So every woman is not, or even a man who with a woman that has a lot of money. Everybody out trying to take all the money if it don't work. Everybody, even I'm gonna say this, even if that person did them wrong, they'll still be like, I want peace, and they'll walk away.
I want a piece of what you got. I want a piece of your.
That's you. I guess if I had a whole bunch of money, I guess I'm gonna have some. You got some freedom.
I mean, if you
no, speak the truth over the air. Say it.
If you worth $100 million, I'm gonna do right. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do right. You know what I'm saying? Couple up, man. You gonna give me what I need, right?
Of course. This way. if you were built with that person, even if they were just super supportive and they loved you, you can't just act like they were nothing to you. If you got a good heart and you're mature, you're gonna sit down, have a conversation. You may have to have lawyers around, but you say, hey, let's do what's fair. Because people get angry. They get, upset, like, oh, I helped you with all this stuff, and I ain't supposed to get nothing. I mean, it's an investment. People invest their time, their energy, their own money to end within marriages, whether it's the man or the woman, whoever has the money, as far as the most, or all of it. And it just takes maturity to sit down and figure it out if it didn't work. It just takes that. You got to ask yourself, what kind of person am I with that I feel like they're going to take me for all I got if it don't work? You got to ask yourself that.
But we see it all the time.
I know, but those people are maybe those people that just ain't considering who they laying down with every night.
Jim,
I know.
They are. People change.
I know.
You think Tiger Woods' ex-wife worth all that?
Worth all of what? What he
Man,
got from him?
She got half his money. She got the mansion. Listen, this is what she did. She tore the mansion down and rebuilt another mansion.
Well, I can give you my thoughts about that. But that would create a whole nother conversation. But we talked about.
But this is why people with money don't want to go through that.
Well, like I said, it depends on who you get with.
Because you're going to be paying the lawyers.
Because think about it like this: if you just say you, not you, but if a person if a man, and I'm not trying to be like just saying only men do things or make all the money, but just say if a man has a lot of money and his wife doesn't have much or she doesn't have any, and all of it is with him, and he messes up. Well, look, is it right that he would mess up and still leave her with nothing? I mean, at some point, it's like you want to be fair, and as a woman, if she has all the money and she decides she don't know how to hold it down, and would she just leave him with nothing just to be greedy? I don't know, because sometimes we forget that people add to your life. They contribute. May not be in the same ways monetarily, but people contribute. So I just think you just have to be fair. But when the more money you have, I think the more risky it is when you're getting with somebody who has nothing, ain't trying to do nothing, and they just totally dependent on all that you bring. It's risky.
Yep. Risky. So my final verdict is
maybe she's a house, and I'm not saying she don't do anything, but do they have kids?
I don't think they got kids. I think I don't think they got kids, but I think I think she was thinking long terms, like she thinking what if it don't work? So I don't want to sign it. He thinking what if it don't work? She need to sign it. They both thinking what if it don't work?
You know what? It's such a tough conversation.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't help but to see both sides. You know what I'm saying? Because there are some people, whether it be the man or the woman, that gets with somebody with a lot of money with What if the whole point of I want to get with somebody with a lot of money?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And because they know relationships don't always work. And in their mind, they're like, well, if it don't work, at least I could walk away with something more than what I would have ever had I got with somebody else with not this kind of status. And don't have kids with them. Oh, I got 3 kids. Shoot, I'm going to get child support too. They be walking away with much. And, you know, and then that person got to move on. And even though they still may have money coming in and they got a good career that keeps coming, they still, it's like that person will walk away with this ongoing income that is built off of what, you know, that other person has that they're no longer with. So you just have to see all sides of it.
Yeah, like I said, I think they both thinking the same thing.
Trust
but I think it's just I think, like I say, a prenup don't mean I don't love you. It just means I need some security, baby. I work hard. I work hard. I ain't to be a woman.
Yeah.
I work hard for what I got.
Yeah.
I don't want you to just, in case this go wrong, I don't want you taking half of what I work for all my life.
Yeah, I think it's an
I'll give you something.
Yeah.
I'll give you something, but I'm worth $100 million. We've been married for 2 years. You think you're gonna get half of what I got? Come on.
And that means that, you know, with life experiences, there may be a level of, you know, trust issues. Like, you know, I don't know how this could turn. No.
It ain't got nothing to do with trust issues. It's all about insurance.
No, trust isn't.
When you go by, if you go buy $100,000 car, you ain't driving up there like without no insurance.
Yeah, I see that. That video that we was looking at, if we could have played it fully, which we can't, it gives more perspective. And I think the guy was saying, one of them, because it was like 3 different guys in there. One of them was like, just don't get married. Like, you got money like that, just don't get married. Just don't.
Because you don't want to sign a prenup?
No, that's what he was saying. I'm not saying I agree. I'm not saying that. I don't agree with you shouldn't just because you want to do that. But he was just saying if there's always a constant feeling that you would have to do that with anybody you got with, just why even get married? Be out there.
Because you're in love. You know what I'm saying? You're in love.
I see awesome.
The prenup is just insurance.
No.
It has nothing to do with the marriage.
Yeah.
It's just insurance in case. In case
I get it.
Don't work.
Yeah, no. Like I said, I see both sides, and I think it depends on the person. Because I think for me, I ain't trying to take nobody's money. Peace is all I need. Peace, y'all. Peace.
You saying that because I'm broke?
No. I have a track record. A very
I'm just messing with you.
I don't walk away.
I'm just messing with you.
I walk away from a mansion. I can walk away from. Trust me, honey.
Yeah,
I know how to lift my hands up and trust God. So
okay, since we on relationship talk, let's just this is something we talked about right here. Read that. You read that right now.
Okay.
I didn't proofread it before I posted it.
Okay. Let me make sure I read it right. Okay, ladies, what do you do to keep a man interested once you have given it up? Slash, men, what do you do to keep a woman in love and interested in you only? Okay.
So you ain't read it like I wanted you to read it. You're going to say, ladies, what do you do to keep a man when you have given up the cookies? You know what I'm saying? When the cookie go, when he don't dip in the cookie jar. And now it's like the cookies are gone. So what are you going to do now to kind of like keep him focused right there? You know what I'm saying? And men, what do you do to keep a woman in love with you? You know what I'm saying?
Interested, yeah.
Interested, you know, who you're in love with, interested in only you. Because men, if a woman ain't just interested in us, she not our woman. And I know you saying like, well, a relationship should be like that anyway. But men, once a man think, you got a feeling for another man, he gonna lose his mind. You know what I'm saying? once a man feel like if he get the inkling that you creeping, he mentally checked out. You know what I'm saying? So he got what's the man willing to do to keep your attention? Like how can you keep it fresh? And they can help somebody tonight, y'all. Y'all can help us tonight. Well, so give us some ideas, y'all. How do y'all keep this thing fresh, ladies? When you give up the cookies, what are you going to do now to keep that man? Because the cookies are gone. He ate the cookies. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't got that on him. So you know how men. There's some men. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about me. You know what I'm saying? You know, some men when they get the cookies, they kind of lose interest. And now you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think for us as women, and I don't know if you're talking about a time frame.
This is a tough question right here.
Yeah.
A nasty question.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. Is there a time frame of when or just whenever? Like it could be gave it up in a week, gave it up in 6 months. Like what are you basing that on? How soon?
When you gave it up, you know what I'm saying?
No, seriously. It matters to some small degree. If you give
it the same day, he already feel like, hold on.
That's what I'm saying. Give me a reference of time. Give me a reference of time. You're a man, so you haven't had experience.
Just when you know your relationship, you kicking it with somebody, and you know what I'm saying. Y'all dating, and you know what I'm saying.
But what's the reference of time?
It ain't no reference of time. It ain't no reference of time.
So,
you know what I'm saying.
So 2 days in.
You know how long you want to wait before you give it up.
Cool.
Y'all already know how long y'all gonna wait.
Really?
So that's my point then. So how can I reference the time? If you don't know how, you know what I'm saying? So I think a woman, she gives it up quicker depending on how much she like to do.
Yeah.
Okay, is that fair?
Yeah.
Is that fair, y'all?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think the man, he gonna wait as long as he like the woman.
Yes.
The longer he like her, the more he like a woman, the more he's willing to wait. To get the cookie. Yes. You know what I'm saying? To get the cookies. Right. He's willing to wait. I'll wait 6 months for you, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'll wait 6 months if I got to. Because I'm really digging you. I really want it to work. Now, God forbid, you're going to make me wait 6 months. Then, you know what I'm saying?
Lord have mercy.
What? Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. So, for us women, ladies, we've been interested. I think being authentically yourself, not giving off this vibe that
see, everybody start commenting now.
You know, like not giving off this vibe like, oh, I'm not worth anything. No, it's like, you know, you continue to bring who you are. The only part about it is if depending on how quick you did it. This is where I keep going back to. I think the sooner in you do it, the more challenge the woman might have to work to keep the man interested. Because it's like all of the other things leading up to that, the getting to know being intrigued with that person's mind, finding out like what kind of person they are, the things they like. It just it gives more room for. Oh God, let me say this right because I'm losing my thought. I think a woman has to keep a man interested about just being herself, and whatever she didn't give to him before she got with him physically, she needs to just let that come forth. Like she gotta, she gotta bring it because once you intertwine with somebody physically, you've only touched into the physical part. You haven't gone into it with your mind having been stimulated prior. You haven't gone into it with your spirit self, with them seeing what kind of person you are. You've given them just the feel good. So now you gotta bring out the mental stimulation, all the other stuff that you should have did before. So I think that's how a woman has to get the man interested, or keep him interested by just bringing all that she would have brought prior. I mean, it's kind of backwards, but if you start off, too early, but you always have exceptions, But I think to keep the man interested, you just have to be yourself. You can't just think, oh, well, now it's all just gonna be physical. That's all I am is a toy. You just have to bring all of who you are. You know, whatever makes you you. That's how I feel. I mean, because I'm not a man to say what it does to a man's psyche when he gets it, and then it's like, okay, so now what? You know?
I think it depends on how how he felt about the woman before. You know what I'm saying? Is he did he approach you like, or did you approach him? Are the feelings mutual that y'all have for each other? You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes a man will deal with a woman and he likes her, but she okay, but you know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest with it. You know what I'm saying? And then you got the women that he like. He like her. I really like her, man. I'm gonna date you, and I ain't even gonna put no pressure on you about sleeping with you.
Right.
I just enjoy being with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he'll wait. He'll wait. He don't care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As long as he get to be with you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now
well,
what?
That speaks to how he's feeling.
Yeah. So he has a different. His thing is how can I keep her engaged? Now, from a man perspective, how can a man keep a woman engaged is to keep doing the things he was doing in the beginning. Because a woman will tell you, you know what I'm saying? The slick tell you, you ain't bumping no roses in a minute. You know what I'm saying? They don't say it like that, but they say, they in a slick way, women tell you what they like.
Okay, give me an example.
So
you're laughing too hard. Talk to me.
So like, let me see. Let me give you away. You might just say, those are pretty roses. I love when a man get a woman some roses. And I'm sitting right there like, okay. You know what I'm saying?
But like when we was at that restaurant and we was walking out, and this lady thought that you had came me a rose. Remember? We had came.
Yeah.
She was like about to tear her man up
and she went off on him thinking, I gave you a rose.
And we got the roses from a funeral that were given to us, and she just assumed that you had just handed me this beautiful white rose, and she was like, "Look, you see, he gave up some flowers and." Look at that rose she got, and you know we helped him out by letting her know, hey.
Yeah, I was gonna let him. I wasn't gonna let her do something like that.
It was, but it spoke to how women think. You see what I'm saying? Because they have been together for a while,
and that's how y'all give us hints.
Yeah, that's what she did. She used the situation she thought she saw.
Yeah,
assume what it was,
and that's how sometimes you do it. You'll see someone on TV. Oh, she, it's so beautiful. He brought her roses. Ooh, a nice bouquet. That's nice. Ooh.
Well, you know, I'm just a sucker for love anyway. I see stuff on TV and I'm like, oh, and I'd be like, oh, that's so sweet. This is me. I'm just happy like that, you know. But
it's a hint too. It's a hint of what you like too, what you would like for yourself.
but I'm not about things. I'm more about moments. Like when I see people like interact with something, I'm like, wow. Like
we can be walking. Oh, look at them holding hands. Like, oh, okay. Oh, that's such a beautiful cup. I said, gee, I don't even know them. They could have just been arguing.
No, I put them on vibes.
They could have just been fussing. You said, oh, that's a beautiful couple.
I'll approach couples and tell them y'all are beautiful. Oh my God, thank you. And they just be smiling and grinning because I'll pick up on vibes. And so I like that kind of stuff, but it's not things. So I'm not like, but I know what you're saying. I hint on what I like, whether it's certain type of interactions or things. You know, you say I give it off like a hint to some degree, but I'm not trying to as if you've not already been that person. I think it's just more about, you know, I'm not shy about what I like. You know, sometimes I give off like an expression, or I'll just make a little comment, but I don't be like, oh, we need to do this, we need to do that. You know, but I feel like with the second part of the question, with women, we're no different than y'all. If we think that you don't care,
No, y'all totally different from us.
well, no, well, no different in this part. If we think that y'all are mine somewhere else, or we think that you're falling off, like you don't have to keep showing up because I already got them. And showing up means being considerate, whatever that is, whatever those things were that you used to engage with that person. Not, and I don't like to say the things you used to get a person, because I can't stand when people say, oh, well, they reeled you in with flowers and all this stuff, and then now they got you. They don't do that no more. I think it's not about trying to get somebody by giving them flowers or whatever the things are. It's more about the engaging. So if you're thinking about that person and you show up to their job for lunch and you bring them lunch and a bouquet of flowers, it's okay to do that maybe 4 months later, maybe 2 months later. You don't just stop, showing up with consideration and adoration and love, because that's what maintains and keeps it. It's not about the things, it's about the feelings. It's about I'm thinking about you. You don't stop texting, I'm just thinking about you today, just because, we in it now, just this much time in. And you just keep it. I think for us as women, keep it going, because we're going to be that way. If we're into you, we're gonna keep bringing it back to it's an energy exchange. If you keep it up, there's only so much that a person can do if they're not getting it poured back into them. And so I think men lose women with interest in them only is when they feel like, oh, they just so used to me always doing this and that, so now they act like it's an expectation, so why should I? And then it's not that they don't want to stay engaging, but it's almost like you said, y'all get kind of like y'all minds, like y'all just zone out or something. Or if y'all something happens with y'all, but like with us, it happens to us too.
Men have a short attention span.
Yeah, and women who are not,
and we need y'all to keep us engaged.
Right. And women aren't the same way. We just probably aren't as.
And it's one thing
intense with it as y'all.
And it's one thing I say you do. You keep me engaged. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No, it's a good thing. I didn't mean it in the back. Well, I'm saying it's a good thing. You keep me minded. You keep me reminded of me having to, kind of like be on my P's and Q's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you're consistent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And men, when a woman stop being consistent, that man, he ain't gonna be consistent, because he not that type of person. Men, I can only speak for me. I just think, men aren't consistent when they come to like making sure you getting roses. That's what men do, you know what I'm saying? Making sure you get roses, make sure I gotta call her, you know what I'm saying? And not just to be doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes a man can get so busy and wrapped up in other stuff till he put that be put on the back burner unintentionally.
Yeah, and I think for women, I can speak, I guess, for people, but I think for women, it's almost like there's this thing where it's like, okay, it's just, you're my priority. You're the only person of this type of relationship that I'm giving all my attention to. So I'm not looking for it from other people, although people might approach and try to come with it. I'm not looking to accept it. So I'm still looking at where I'm at. So it needs to keep, some type of, I don't know, like some type of consistency somewhere, because when you committed and you're saying it's just, you're my priority, like I got my eyes only on you, I ain't looking to the left or the right. If it's not some consistency and pouring back, and it's like, it starts to feel like it can feel like you are not being poured back into them.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm not just saying women need to be consistent. I think men need to be consistent too. But I think men are more likely to get distracted than a woman. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, because women can get distracted too. But I think men are more likely to get distracted. So I think when a woman keeping him engaged, it keeps him focused. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think, I'm not saying that I'm looking at other women. I'm just saying by you staying engaged, it keeps me focused. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it keeps me focused on you.
Yeah.
So it's like you don't leave no gaps. You know what I'm saying? and that's a good thing. And it helped me stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm human. You know what I'm saying? You know, a man. You know what I'm saying? Men are human. Well, see, I just said men are more likely to lose. I'm not saying I lost focus. We talk about other people now. You know what I'm saying? No, but what I'm saying, I think we all know that men lose focus easily.
Yeah, of course.
And when you don't, and I think, and so it's when you have a woman who's not attentive, because he could lose focus. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't like he's trying to. It's just like men just don't have a brains don't think like y'all. We don't think like y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We don't think like y'all because we be caught up in so much other stuff over here, over there, stress on the job. You know what I'm saying? We gotta deal with all the issues at the house, and we can be overloaded.
Yeah.
And I'm not making no excuse on this. And sometimes men get so overloaded to that we don't even pay attention to details.
Yeah. And I trust your I trust what you're saying because you're a man and you know. For women, how you keep us where it's only just you is work on being consistent, because the point that y'all may get to easier, women get to that too. And so when they get to that point, you know, it's like like I'm really like lost if I get to that point as a woman. You know, if women we have a tendency to maybe be a little bit more enduring, but at the same time, that's how y'all keep us from being distracted. You know, when a man is just not consistent on nothing, I mean that can put a woman in that same space, and it's not a good feeling for a woman because her, depending on who she is, her nature is, I want to keep my laser focused on this one dude, but like if all these people coming at me, you know, whether it's at work, here, there, you know, I'm gonna be a lady, but at the same time, it's like, what's happening over here, you know? So women can get in that space too. So I think it's more like for us, if the consistency on some level or growth in it is present, then we don't feel like we are drying up. And when I say drying up, I mean like emotionally, we just feel like, oh, I don't know what to do with myself, and that's not a good place for me.
Yeah, so we're talking about the love languages. So what would you say? We ain't never talked about love language. So what would you say your love language is?
What is it? 5? It's 5 different ones. I think it's acts of service.
Acts of service.
I think
gifts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Work affirmations.
Yeah, affirmations.
Affirmations, gifts, and something. Touch. That I think that's my favorite. Touch is my touch. Let me Google them. See.
Yes, 5 different ones to be named for. I already know what mine is. Out of those 4.
What are yours then?
I think we can have a little bit of all of them, but I would say my main one is. I'll let you guess. You guess.
I would say yours is your number one love language is.
Remember, a little bit of all, but.
Oh, how the heck gonna say a little bit of all that?
But you ready to say number one, so.
No, what you mean?
So a person can have. Actually, I have that one of those. So it's 5 love languages. Let's just get them all up first before I start talking about mine and we start talking about yours.
You say you know all of them. You know all of them. I
know 4 of them. I don't remember the 5th one. Okay, so acts of service, affirmations. You know, I mean, you like compliment, blah blah blah. You can say a lot of wonderful things. You know, reassure that person. Gifts, like person like to buy you things all the time. And,
okay, there you go right there. And
let's see, your time. Yeah, quality time. So words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. A person can have all of those, but there can be one that's at the top of the list. Because I dare to say I'm one is my love language only. I dare to say that. I wouldn't even say that. I can't even pick one and say that's the only one that's my love language.
Okay, so those are the 5 love languages, y'all. Words of affirmation, quality time. So rank your top 5. Rank your top 5.
Okay.
Rank your top 5.
As giver or receiver?
From the least to the number 1.
That matters most to me.
What matters the most at the top? Then go to the bottom. Just rank all 5 of them, like.
Quality time.
Okay, quality time to 1.
Words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation. What's the words of affirmation? They're saying, "Oh, baby, you look so good. You fine."
No, they know about that.
Okay, go ahead.
So hard to put it in a category of ranking, but
I mean,
I'm acts of service.
What that consists of? Oh, I get it. Like you need the tie chain.
Yeah, doing.
You need your car wash, active service. Okay, all right. Damn, you ain't said physical touch.
No, quality time. Quality time. Words of affirmation, physical touch. Acts of service and receiving gifts. Receiving gifts.
Okay, my number 1 would be physical touch. Mm-hmm. Number 2 would be quality time. Number 3 would be words of affirmation. Number 4, acts of services. And number 5, gifts. Okay. Receiving gifts. Okay. That's
so what's so
no, I'm gonna switch gifts up with acts of services.
Okay.
So receiving gifts would be 4 and acts of service would be 5. Because I'm normally the one who's doing all the servicing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't get a lot of servicing when it comes.
So I would say what my number 1 is I like to give. I can say what my number 1 is that I like to give if I had to rate myself on what
if y'all tuning in, rate y'all love languages from your best to your worst. You know what I'm saying?
So my number 1 love language that I would say I give is physical touch. That's just always been me. What I require is different from what I give as top rank, if that makes sense.
No, it don't make sense.
How it don't make sense?
What you say?
Because I want, like I'm a very physical person. I'm a very physical person. Like touch is a big deal to me. It really is. So I would say as a person that.
So why touch ain't your number 1?
Because I'm trying to. I don't want to make it seem like that's all it's about, but that means a lot to me. Physical touch is number 1, y'all.
All of them mean a lot to you.
It do, but let me just be straightforward. I'm a physical person. Like I like to touch, but what I'm saying is that I don't want to come off like that's my love language only. But if I had to rate it as the person that is giving, like showing how I feel about you, physical touch is number 1. I ain't gonna lie. Physical touch is number 1.
Okay,
you know that.
After you gonna say something else was your number 1.
No,
now you're gonna go back and change it.
No,
you can't change it.
No, I'm saying like it's hard to rate it because physical touch can come off like that's all you care about. But physical touch is something that is a big deal to me. It's a big deal to me. It's a big deal.
Why?
Because
I ain't talking about physical touch. I'm talking about
what I do every day. I'm a big hugger. I love to hug.
Oh yeah, you do. You ain't going on until you get your hug.
I'm not, and I'm about to pick you up off the ground too. I just like to hug, and I'm one of those people that Like, it's the energy thing. I don't like to just hug on people, just for the sake of hugging. But as far as like in a relationship, physical touch is a lot. It means a lot to me. So, as far as somebody who gives it, that's number one for me. Like, I enjoy physical touch. Like, I enjoy giving you hugs. Like, I enjoy the, however, the interactions, just, however that goes.
Oh yeah, so I think physical touch is my number one too. I like getting my head rubbed, feet rubbed, back rubbed. I just like getting stuff rubbed on. You know what I'm saying?
You get that, like.
You got to tell people our secret.
You already put it out there. You don't put it out there. But no, seriously. I think all of those love languages speak to me, but I think what matters the most is like words of affirmation, physical touch, and acts of service. Like, I think in quality time, like how can you rate it? Because if somebody is very they do nice things for you, but they don't spend quality time with you, like how do you rate it? It's hard to rate. It's hard to rate.
What would you call quality time? What?
Quality time is when you first give your time, and then what you do with that time. Now, if you just in the same room with somebody, but y'all ain't interacting, that's not quality time. And we in the same room, we need to be engaged. And even if we just hugged up and we're not talking and maybe looking at TV or, I think quality time is just how you spend it, along with the fact that you're giving your time. But like I said, you could be in a room with a person, in the same room, but you're not engaging. And so quality time is how you spend it. Like I said, you don't even have to be talking. You can just sit and be quiet and still.
So how long, I mean, like, how often do you need quality time? Do you need like every day, or is it like every now and then? Like, say like, I'm gonna give you, say like on a Friday, like, Friday night, nice day. Do you require the whole weekend, or like, you know what I mean? Like,
I require
say like
every day consecutive, like every Friday.
So like, I'm gonna say like this. Say like on the weekend, let's say you got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So one day I say I'm gonna do one of these days for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then then the rest of the days is gonna be me and you. Mm-hmm. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
I ain't trying to put you on the spot, but
no, because I believe in balance. I believe in balance because when you have time for you, guess what? There's time for me.
Okay, yeah. And I think that's good in a relationship that people, give each other some time to themselves. I think that, because if I'm gone like pretty much the whole day, I'm ready to see you again. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. It's balance. I totally believe in balance. You have to have breathing room. And breathing room doesn't mean that person is just suffocating you. It just means it's the balance of life. You recharge yourself by being by yourself, or you being with a group of friends, and then you get back together. It's just about balance. I think
Josh Walker said we do. I'm thinking. Are you saying we do need you, man? I mean, let me try to see what she's trying to say. We do need a man. Y'all need everybody. We need love and prayer. Thank God for each day. Good night, love. Blessings to your family. Good night. Good night, George, baby. What's going on, girl? That's good right there.
Oh, that's Joy.
Yeah, that's Joy. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you everybody for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so what we will.
So yeah, I think it's a good thing with the quality time is, just the way you spend your time. You give it, and when you do give it, that's quality. It's not that they got it 24/7. It's just it has to be, because quantity and quality are different. Quantity is you can be with somebody all the time, but then like how are you spending that time? And then if you want to have balance, And for a healthy relationship, you gotta have times when y'all are apart and respectfully, and they have their time to themselves to refresh. You have your time to yourself, or whether you spend it with some friends, and like it's just balance. I think everybody has to have that, so you don't. But it's just part of life. You got to balance. You can't.
I think sometimes when people, I think when people spend too much time together, they get kind of, not that they get tired of each other. They kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're too close. You're too close up, and close up means sometimes it can bring about how can I put it? Like it's I'm trying to find a word for it, y'all. At the end of the day. But it's just about, it's almost like you can't have too much of anything. Like you gotta have
it gotta be balanced. Like you can't hound each other all the time. Like you don't want me up on you every day, like all the way up under you, like you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dude, come on, man. Go with the homeboy. Go out with your father them today. Let me go around and holler at my sister, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sometimes you have to do that on purpose. Just to give each other a little space, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Purposely give each other space. So
I totally agree. It's healthy. It's a healthy way of being in a relationship, because you don't we are people that need to like have space to like think. You need space to process like where you are in life. And a part of that can be when you're away, you can appreciate the person you're with, because sometimes it's hard to appreciate somebody when they're always up in your face. When you're apart, you can really sit back and see what you have, because you're in a balanced space. So if you're here by yourself, you're here with your friends, and then you can look and say, hey, I can't wait to get back to that, because sometimes you can't see the forest for the trees, because you never have a chance to step back and look and really see what you have, because you're right up on it all the time. And I think that's when people start, taking each other for granted and stuff like that.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all. So we're gonna get into Jenny's quote of the week. You got your quote of the week, right?
I do.
All right, then we're gonna hit that theme song for Jenny's quote of the week.
From the heart of the people, let the spirit flow. Higher motivation everywhere we go. Jenny's got the word, keeping faith inside. A little bit of heaven to make your week right. Let the cup run over, let the truth speak. It's time for overflow. And Jenny's quote of the week.
All right.
Hey.
All right, let's get to Jenny's quote of the week. And Jenny's quote of the week is:
it doesn't get easier, you just get stronger. In life, we go through stages, we go through phases. And just when you think you've gotten one thing down pat, you got a part of your life in order, raise your kids, done a lot of things, but then you get to that next level and you find out there are new devils. So it's not about life necessarily getting easier for you. You just get stronger. You learn how to endure. You learn how to grow so that you're better than you ever were than when you started. It's not about life getting easier. You just get stronger.
And that's it. That's Jenny's quote of the week.
Yep.
Jenny's quote of the week. Okay, we got a few seconds. What's going on? So yeah, we got like 60 minutes to get pressure on.
I'm just trying to stay positive and optimistic in spite of all the stuff that's going on in the world. All of the war.
Oh yeah, we didn't even get to we didn't even get to the Trump talking on. We didn't even get to Trump and all that stuff, man. It's gotten messy. And and we're going to ask the question of what people are doing to deal with it, like as far as financially. Yeah, are y'all what are y'all doing to financially get ready for what's about to happen? You know what I'm saying? The gas already shooting up to like, they say the gas could end up around like $4 or $5 an hour before they said and done. As long as this war go on, it could get worse, man, because the gas control everything. I mean, gotta have gas to go in your car. I mean, these trucks gotta have gas to deliver the goods and services to us. And when the gas go up, they're gonna jack their prices up. So the gas has a huge effect on the economy, man. And I think Iran ain't playing. You know what I'm saying? And they holding out longer than I think, Trump wanted them to hold out. Yeah. And I think the sad thing about it, they think bombing people is the only way to get answers, the only way to get peace. Yeah. How can you say, how is it peace when you just bomb the whole country? You just decimate the whole country. You decimate the whole country, and then you say, oh, we got peace. You just killed everybody.
Yeah, we just gotta stay, focused on our personal lives and how we're gonna function through it, because it's not gonna get better. I don't foresee that.
I hope it get better, but it don't look like it in the foreseeable future.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get better. I think we just have to, wrap our minds around that is what it is, and we have to do what we need to do personally to just prepare to get hit with blows of how it's going to affect us financially, and take care of our families.
Because if they send ground troops in, it's gonna be real ugly, I think, because Iran is not a small country like Iraq. It's like 3 times the size of Iraq as far as population. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of people, they got a lot of bombs, they got a lot of drones, and they just shooting them everywhere. They're trying to disrupt the economy. And I think they're doing a good job of that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, what are they supposed to do? You just supposed to let somebody just decimate you, even though we know we're in America. I mean, you want America to be successful. I mean, but you don't want to have to kill a lot of people to do it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't necessary. Especially when Obama had a deal in place and you broke the deal for no reason at all. You ain't have no reason to break the deal. Then you're going to try to go get it. Why would you break a deal just to try to go get a deal? You had a deal. Now make the deal better. If you can make the deal better, make it better. But don't just take the whole deal off the table. Now you've got a whole mess. But you don't like Obama, and they wanted to destroy Iran anyway. It was a part of the plan anyway for Israel. They doing it for Israel. But I don't know why America. It's really like Israel is America. Israel is not another country. It's just another. It's like an arm of America. You know what I'm saying? America is the arm of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But it just
we've been doing all that talking, y'all.
It probably just only muted.
Nah, we've been doing all that talking and the thing been muted.
For
the whole thing. I can't believe we played your they didn't hear your quote of the week, man.
No, it just popped up. Mike is muted.
Oh, it just popped up. Oh, okay. Well, it's time for the head out of it.
Yeah.
Well, listen, y'all, we appreciate y'all tuning in. Give y'all a hand, man. We appreciate y'all sticking and staying. We appreciate y'all sharing. Sharing is caring. Y'all care about us. And if y'all got a book or y'all want to come on and chop, or y'all got a book or something, y'all know somebody with a book close to you who want to come on and market their book, or somebody got an organization they want to come on and talk about, somebody got a business they want to come on and promote, feel free to come on, man, and chop it up with your boy and girl about it. This is the Everyday People Show. This show is for me and you.
Yeah.
And this is where we say goodbye, man. Once again, thank y'all again.
Yes, we appreciate
We
all
appreciate-
the comments
Go ahead.
and engaging. Y'all have a wonderful rest of the week. And we love y'all so much. Yeah.
Okay.
Stop messing with me.
All right, y'all. We love y'all. And guess what, y'all?
Ain't nothing y'all can do
Ain't
about
nothing
it.
y'all can do about it. Peace.
Bye. Oh, mercy.
What? Did it end?
No, it's still on. Bye, y'all.